Long ago, in the heart of Yoruba land, there lived a young girl named Adetutu, a name that meant the crown is gentle. She was gentle indeed, but life had not been gentle to her. After the death of her mother, Adetutu's father married another woman, Iyalode, a woman whose heart was as dark as midnight and whose tongue stung like a scorpion. From that day, Adetutu's laughter disappeared from the compound. She walked from dawn till night fell, sweeping the compound, fetching firewood, and cooking for her stepmother and her two lazy daughters, Dupe and Yetunde. While they wore beads and fine wrappers, Adetutu's only cloth was torn and faded, her feet bare, her hair unkempt. But still she smiled, because deep inside, Adetutu carried her mother's words. My daughter, even the smallest firefly shines brightest in the darkest night. One evening, as the sun melted behind the palm trees, Iyalode sent Adetutu to fetch water from Igbohun, the forest of spirits, a place no one dared to enter after dark. If you want to eat tonight, Iyalode hissed, go to the forest and bring me water from the hidden spring, the cleanest water, or don't bother returning. Fear gripped Adetutu's heart. She had heard the tales that the spirits who dwell there could whisper a person's name and steal their shadow forever. But she had no choice. With her small calabash, she walked into the forest as night began to with strange sounds. Owls hooted. The wind carried voices that weren't women. She trembled, yet she remembered her mother's words. At the center of the forest, she found a glowing stream, its water shimmering like midnight moonlight. Kneeling down, she dipped her calabash carefully. But before she could rise, a voice echoed. Who dare take from the stream of the unseen? Adetutu stunned, her heart racing. Before her stood a tall, silver-haired woman, clothed in leaves and light, the spirit of the forest, Iyajeohun. Adetutu fell to her knees. I am sorry, great mother. I did not mean to offend you. My stepmother sent me. Please, let me return home alive. The spirit watched her for a long time, then smiled softly. You speak with truth, and your heart is pure. You will not go empty-handed. The spirit dipped her fingers into the water, sprinkled a few drops on Adetutu's forehead, and said, from this day, kindness shall follow you. When you return home, speak no evil, even when wrong, for your reward shall come. Then, in a blink, the spirit vanished. When Adetutu returned, her calabash overflowed, but not with ordinary water. It was filled with liquid light that sparkled like stars. Angry and jealous, Iyalode demanded, where did you find this? Adetutu told her the truth. The next morning, driving by greed, Iyalode sent her own daughter, Dupe, to fetch the same water. But unlike Adetutu, Dupe mocked the spirit, insulted the trees, and trampled sacred flowers on her way. When she reached the glowing stream, she shouted, old woman, show yourself. Give me your magic water. The spirit appeared, but her eyes were cold this time. Your heart is proud. You seek gift but not grace. Before Dupe could speak again, the forest swallowed her voice and she vanished into the mist. When she never returned, Iyalode ran into the forest, weeping and calling her daughter's name, but only the echo of her cries returned. From that day, Iyalode fell ill. Adetutu, with her gentle heart, cared for her, feeding her, washing her, and praying for her healing. Before her last breath, Iyalode looked at Adetutu and whispered, "Forgive me, my child. I was blind to your light." Adetutu forgave her, and so it was said that kindness restored what cruelty destroyed. Years later, Adetutu became the queen of her village, wise, loved, and blessed, and the people named the glowing stream Omi Iwe, the water of goodness. And that is why the elder says, "Ẹni tó ní sùúrù ló máa rí ayọ̀." The one who is patient will surely find joy. This story reminds us that even when the world treats us unfairly, doing good and staying patient will eventually open doors no human can shut. In life, greed and envy destroy what love and patience build, but a pure heart never goes unrewarded.